Today I want to present to you the new Digifoot iPhone application. This is a full version application. It is not the Lite edition, and this one will allow you to connect to all the cameras on your system. It is not limited like the Lite edition. Okay, so all I've done on this phone is install the Digifoot iPhone application, and I've just opened it up for the first time. So the first thing I need to do is I need to click the add button to add a connection to the server, so the iPhone app knows where to connect to. Okay, so I've just increased my frames per second to 9, so because it is on a local area network, I want it to be as fast as possible. If I was doing that over the 3G, for example, I would lower my frames per second down to limit the amount of bandwidth used. Okay, but because it's on our private network, we don't really care how much bandwidth you use, so we're just going to leave that at 9. And I'm going to put in the IP address of my Digifoot server. So I've just entered the IP address. I'm going to click save. The port number, username and password are all correct, so I'm going to leave that as it is. And clicking the connect button, it lets me see the cameras. Okay, so we have 4 cameras on the system. We have 4 cameras on the system, and I can basically double click on a camera to bring it into a full screen view. I can then slide each camera across. Okay, and slide again. This camera is a PTZ camera, so I get my PTZ controls on screen, which I can then click to move the camera left or right. In the bottom left hand corner, very hard to see on the camera, but there is a little 0 and a 1, which are basically camera presets that it reads from the software itself. So if there was free setup, 3 buttons would come up. If there was only 1 setup, 1 button would come up. So I'm going to go ahead and press 0, and that takes it to its preset 1. If I press 1, it takes it to a little bit of a different view, zoomed view. So I'm going to press 0 again to take it back to home position, and I'm going to press 1 again to get to the zoom position. Okay, so I can move that left, right, up, down, zoom in more, zoom out, and so forth. Okay, so that's the basic PTZ functionality. I can double tap on the image to go back to my original quad view. If we only got 4 cameras on this system, but if I did have 16 cameras, I'd be able to slide this quad view to the next 4 cameras and the next 4 cameras and the next 4 cameras. Okay, but because I only got the 4 cameras, I can't do that on a quad view. I can only do that on a single view. So I can go backwards and forwards. Okay. Furthermore, what I can do is we have an event button in the top right hand corner, and what that event button allows us to do is Digifoot has some global events. Global events are a set of actions that Digifoot can perform. Whatever action or whatever global event is registered inside Digifoot, it would appear on this list in the app. So I can go ahead and choose one of these events, and should do something to the system like pop up a camera, trigger an output, move a camera to a certain preset position, and so forth. So if we just take a look up here, behind the iPhone there is actually a Digifoot surveillance client running. So when I press the PTZ1 event on the iPhone app, we should see something happen on the screen of the surveillance client. Okay, so I'll go ahead and press that now, and we get a pop-up on the screen which pops up our PTZ camera. On the iPhone app, it shows us that the event has been triggered. So I'm just going to OK that, and I'm going to OK the pop-up on the surveillance client just to make it go away. Okay, I'm just going to do that again one more time so you can see exactly what happens. Okay, so keep an eye on the monitor. Okay, as I press that button, it pops up on the screen. Okay, that's all the Digifoot application does. It lets you view. There is no playback functionality yet. there will be in the future. It is available on the App Store for download, so please do give it a test run. Thank you.